Excuse
not even
me.
effective. It's not even effective just pouring your heart out or soul out or anything, or just like even just being like, damn, like she looks really attractive. Like I want to go talk to her, and then once when you do, it's just super bland. Like it's
Or
just
on the
like
flip side, you don't want to come off as like a creep or sexually harassing or some stupid stuff like that too. On top of that, hmm there's always that too, because it seems like,
hold on,
let's say you have,
wait, say it again for the people that didn't hear it in the back. Say it again.
we fear the labeling of being a creep and or court cases via sexual harassment claims. Because look, let's put it this way: if, and it's not necessarily you being ugly, because I've seen, you see it all the time, lamest dudes in the world with the finest girls that you've ever seen. And I talk about this all. It pisses me off.
You do.
It
That's
is
funny.
what it is,
That's funny. You do.
but it's a measurement of whether the girl's attracted to you or not. And like I said, I mean, we might see someone be like, man, that dude is hideous. But then that girl might find him attractive. Whereas, like, maybe, you've been told your whole life, like, you're an attractive person, but then a lot of girls may not look at you that way because it may not be that are not attractive or ugly. You're just not their type or what they're looking for. You know,
Yeah,
there's always
that's
that
suck.
issue too. Like, what's a good example? Some people may not like light skin. There goes my chances. Stuff like that. And it'd
But
be
you know what's
tough.
crazy? The fact that you even brought that up, like black girls, like I don't know if
Uh
I should
oh.
say that like black girls,
Dangerous
but
waters
whatever.
right now.
I said I don't care. I said it anyway. Whatever. Fuck it. They don't half the time they'll like think I'm like handsome, but like I'm not their type, and I know I can look at some like a. Ooh, this is gonna sound crazy. Ooh, this is gonna sound crazy.
Get clear before this man goes on this rant because he's solo doling right now, okay? We
Oh
love the
man, because
sisters.
it's just like
We are
it's
not
just
going to
like
start off like this. You going down dangerous waters.
I've
I'm
already,
going to let you
you
talk.
know what? Since I'm already going down,
You taking the stage on this one.
yeah, I'll take the stage on this one. It's okay. It's all right. Um, the reason, because like I was always like that type of dude, like that was always like my sisters and my even not only even like my sisters, but like my homies, and then like my mom and my dad would be like, oh, he'll mess around and marry a white girl. How do you know? Bro. I was like, and
I get that stigma sometimes.
that used to bother me. I'm not gonna lie, that bothered me. That bothered me a lot. That bothered me a lot.
I get that stigma sometimes.
Yeah, it bothered me a lot. But at the same time, I understood it because I go where I'm accepted.
Or it's more like you work in the environment that, or you work with what you got in the environment that you are, because it's not like we live in like the most diverse city around. We're not like
No, yeah,
in
exactly. No,
Texas
yeah,
or New York. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, we don't live that far from Chicago, but even then, I mean, we in the Midwest, and not gonna say it out loud, but what's dominant in the Midwest?
it stays in
Just
the
saying.
Midwest.
I'm just saying, if
Period.
we were on the coastline and things like that, it would
Period.
be a different story. But we gotta work with what we got, and sometimes what we got don't want to work with us, but it's okay. You know why?
Why?
Because we're open minded. But we ain't gonna keep going on that because
All right.
we're going we ain't gonna start off like that.
Yeah, cause that'd be an all day conversation.
Yeah, and it sucks to be blacklisted because, like I said, I like to think that we're pretty we may not be the most popular, but we are individuals that are known, and I don't want to get clotheslined on the street because of what I say. Because I've already had, I wouldn't say too many ladies that gotten upset with me, but I prefer to keep it at a minimum. Because like they say, women are like
Man, you
buffalo.
you you not gonna need clothesline from nobody. Chill out. You not gonna need clothesline from
I don't know, man. I ain't that strong. I'm kind of frail. I'm a skinny man. Okay, I bruise easily. I'm not built for blows. I'm built for intelligence and running away. I do have a few topics I want to hit you with. Want your
nobody.
input. There is one. You know, a gentleman by the name of Elon Musk, right? Very smart gentleman. You know, he owns this app that used to be known as Twitter, but it's known as X. Very smart man. A lot of people love him.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Real question.
Yeah.
When did that happen? Was that because I don't have Twitter. I told you that before. I don't have Twitter, so
I only keep it for like, because honestly,
like people
Twitter's
be calling it X. Like people be calling it Twitter X, and like I didn't know that. I
so this must have happened probably, actually it might be almost a year now. I say about 6 to 10 months ago. It hadn't been really that long, but long story short, it kind of started. Well, okay, so Twitter, in my opinion, it's really good with like news and stuff. Now, do you get the news that you want to see, or is it the most unbiased news? No, not necessarily, because I'm always like
yeah.
right now, I get a lot of messages about like presidential related crap. And it ain't really news like statistics or something. It's always like something like I don't know, Kamala called Donald Trump weird. I'm like, why am I getting a message about this? We all know they both weird. But anyway, it happened about probably like 8 to 10 months ago. And before all this happened, for some reason, Twitter for the longest got like mad hate because honestly, it's a platform for like celebrities use a lot. And you know, with celebrities comes a lot of sensitivity and biased opinions and unwanted attention, all that kind of crap. So for like the longest, Twitter has been. I'm not going to speak all of Twitter, but it's been the subject of a lot of controversy. Let's put it that way. So
Okay.
Elon Musk has always alluded to, well, one, you know, he got a lot of money. And two, he talked about
Yeah.
there was a lot of events. I won't go into too much detail, but a lot of events that really stirred his attention on, like, you know, what if this platform was like this? You know, maybe we should have this platform like that. And then conversation changed to, you know, what if I were to just buy this platform? And for the longest time, you know, people thought he was trolling until one day you see news that he actually bought the platform. And Elon Musk, why a lot of people like him, is that he's actually good at trolling. He's like a billionaire troll person. Like
He's a billionaire. He trolling people. Come on
dude
now.
on Twitter, bro, he had podcast smoking blunts. Yes. Back then, yes. That's why he had that meme of him smoking because he don't care. So like for the longest time, he got in like feuds with certain like corporation leaders and figures and things like that. That's why a lot of people kind of like them. Long story short, he always like talked about, you know, what if I were to buy this? If I were to buy this, then this platform would be like this kind of talk. So one day you saw him and you just see that he's the new owner of Twitter. And then as his first move as the troll of Twitter, he changed it to X. This has been X ever since.
Damn, I did not know that.
I think he did it for one of two reasons. One, just so he can flex his power, and two, because
That's definitely what it
kind of
was.
like a rebranding.
That's definitely what it was. Power, power,
Yeah.
power flex. That's literally what it was.
Hmm. So
Who else they finna get? over that though.
Well, by that I mean like Twitter's kind of loose now. Like Twitter's kind of like
Twitter is Twitter. I don't have a Twitter. I think I
no,
told
no,
you
no.
already. I don't have a
I'm
Twitter.
talking like this,
I
bro. I was scrolling through Twitter and they had a picture of like a naked homeless guy going through like the city or something, like just random. And I'm like, yo, this is what Twitter's on now? Like, I saw one video on Twitter where this dude, I don't even know where he was at. And he was walking in this field and he was just kicking around, and this man tripped a landmine and you could see a limb fly off of him. Kid you not.
That's not funny.
And
That's
then
not.
you can see the
I
person,
don't even know why I set myself to laugh at that. That's not funny.
bro. I at first that was your first reaction, and then when you saw like look like his foot flying everywhere, I don't mean to laugh, but I was like, yo, and it's like one, who's filming this? Two, where are you at to be kicking dirt everywhere? Because it was like I want to say it was like kind of like a marsh or like tall grass. Basically, it was like your shin, and then it was like this flag, but I can't tell you what nation flag it was. I want to say he was like on the border somewhere or whatever. Oh, you see this man kicking around, and then there's somebody filming it from an SUV, and all you see is this huge explosion, but you see pieces flying. He ain't dead, but I'm pretty sure he lost some stuff because that was like a landmine. And that was on Twitter. That randomly found my feed. So you'll see stuff like that, like the random homeless people thing. I see kids fighting, and then you see nothing but thoughts saying, stuff about themselves that has nothing to pertain to the fact that they're a thought showing themselves online. Like for instance, the Hot Tua girl, when that was trending, there was like a little thread of thoughts talking about what if I were to Hawk 2 on you?
She is still so relevant now. I'm like, bruh. Like,
I mean, look, let me be honest. Okay, yeah, it was a wild thing to say. Is it worth gathering millions of attention? Not really. Is she like the type of girl where it's like drop dead gorgeous? Like, man, I can't. She's like one in a million. I don't think
fact, she
so.
not even all that. She not even all
You
that.
know what I
I'm sorry.
mean?
She's not all
And
that.
like she's cute. Don't get me
She's not.
wrong, but is she like, man, like I've never seen a girl like this before in my life, and I can't stop looking at her.
But
No,
hey,
I mean, how
and
many girls like that do we see downtown?
I guarantee you what, like somebody be like, "Oh, you just mad because you ain't she wasn't talking about you, or it wasn't you." No, it has nothing to do with that, bro. It's just a
Bro, go
simple fact
downtown
that
where we're at. How many girls look like her?
a blonde girl just said hot tour and got famous. I was like, it's nothing wrong with it, but just like she got her paradise moment. She got a
Well, it
paradise.
wasn't even like all that wild, you know. Like we've heard way more wild stuff than that.
That's another thing. I was like, bro, like you could, like I feel like any girl could have literally just said that. To be honest,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, no, that's so. I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, whatever. I'm a hater, and then I got called a hater. I got called a hater on Snapchat for talking about it.
What they say?
It was like, oh, you're just mad because like she's not. They gonna say something. She's not doing it to you. I was like, good. She probably hot to everybody, every dude in the county. I'm like, good. I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad she
Bro,
didn't.
like I said, you know how many
I
girls
was
look
like,
like her we
bro. I
see
was like,
downtown?
that's such a stupid. That was so stupid, bro.
How many girls do we see downtown that look just like her?
Look just like her. That would easily probably walk to one of us. Let's be real. But I digress.
Reason why I brought up Elon Musk, I don't know if you heard or seen, but he had I don't know if it's recent. Maybe it's recent. Sometimes I find out stuff late, but like he how can I put it? Test driving or coming out in public with, but he was trending with having basically a robot girlfriend, a cyborg girlfriend, and he took her it out to eat at a restaurant. And I mean, the girl had like, or the thing, I don't even know how to refer to it. And I don't want to get,
you can't even explain it. I don't know.
yes,
I don't know what the fuck
but
happened.
it had like literally top notch Hollywood prosthetics on. Who knows? It honestly could be a real girl in a robot suit. I don't know. That's how real it looked. But I mean, you can like look on it on your phone, but it wasn't even the only time. He's had many pictures with robot girlfriends and him like kissing them, being like intimate with them. And my thing is like, is it cool or is it the ultimate sign of loneliness?
What you think? He got billions and billions of dollars, and he lonely. So that means
And went to dinner with it. It's like, what do you feed a robot? Like spark plugs or something? Do you like tase them? Hey, girl, I got you
ooh, you got me.
three
Ooh,
AAA batteries and
you
two
got me
B
thinking about
batteries.
you got me thinking about a lot right now. Wow. Whoa,
I'm
that's
just
crazy.
saying. And then to like go out in public and have photographers like shoot it and things like that. But here's the thing about it: we could be talking about it, making fun of it all we want, and then people are going to write it down as like trolling, or not trolling, but him trolling, trying to make a joke and stuff. And my thing with that is like, one, he could be serious about it, and two, why does everybody write it off as trolling? That man could be, like I said, seriously lonely. He could be needing help. It could be a Terminator thing where, he made a software and now he can't shut it down and they got him at ransom. He could be crying for help. Where's Arnold Schwarzenegger when you need him?
Probably, because that's. Hmm.
Hey, she did have shape though.
You laughing for a reason because you know me. You know me for a long time. I know. That's
I'm
insane.
just,
That's
I
insane.
guess what I'm saying is this the future? Because, there's a lot of people that'll get on that bandwagon.
Why do I look so confused?
Then let's take it further. How will that impact the thoughty OnlyFans market?
Oh, it's just finna grow.
No. I mean, maybe
What do you
for the
mean? What do you
AI.
mean?
I'm saying if you got like AI thotties and AI, walking around that's open to date and stuff. I mean, will dudes be paying for the human OnlyFans girls that we have now? You think so?
Yes.
Why?
You don't think so?
If you got robot chicks?
I'm gonna tell you this. Here, come close. Okay. Look. Oh, these niggas are thirsty. They will do it. they would do it. They would do it. I'm telling. That's why I'm like, that would not be a surprise to me. That would not be a
All
surprise.
right, let me rephrase it. Do you think that the market would change because dudes are going to choose robot girlfriends over the human girlfriends? That's what I'm saying. So, like, for instance, look at it this way. So, you got AI robot girls. They don't age. They don't use the bathroom. They don't get tired. And then you got these OnlyFans girls. They're getting older. They're starting to sag. They got kids. They're getting tired.
You don't think they not? Oh, okay. All right. You took too long to answer. All right. Let me explain.
I'm just saying.
The
If you're
reason
trying to
why I
get your
feel
rocks
like
off,
okay, so repeat the question again. Repeat the question again.
okay. OnlyFans market, right? You know, it always changes because you're always going to have a lot of things females don't understand in this market or are in denial about is that when you competing in the beauty market, is that there's always going to be a younger, hotter chick. Right? Would you agree on that?
Of course.
Now, in this case, you have robot females that have the physical makeup of the ideal, attractive woman. I mean, from all races and stuff like that, all preferences. They don't age, they don't get old, they don't get tired, they ain't got to use the bathroom, you don't got to get them pregnant, they ain't got to worry about STDs. Maybe you got to give them an oil change, but that's about it. Do you think that's going to impact the economy for female humans?
No.
Like imagine being an OnlyFans girl
Nah, I
and
don't
you
think
used to
that's
get
that.
money
I
from the
don't think that's
same
gonna.
dude.
I don't think that's gonna do shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well,
When that AI
all
chick
right. See
start
now,
doing things
okay.
that the
See,
real girl
all right.
won't.
See. This is why I love this. Explain your side. Explain your side because I don't think. No,
I'm just
I don't
saying
think.
because look, the robots, they don't have morals. They can just, show their
What
assets,
the
no
what
problem.
the what?
The robot girl, the AI, they don't have morals.
All right.
So imagine this. So let's say you're a weirdo and you got this AI girl and you got all these requests and they down with it, as opposed to a human girl that's probably going to give you like lip and back talk, you know?
Okay. Okay.
Or like
I'm
maybe,
following. I'm following you. I'm following you.
or maybe you have that AI girl and she's like, telling everything you want to hear. She's got a program nice personality, consistent every time, and she ain't sagging because she never gets old.
Okay.
Then I mean, I guess you can pay them, but I mean, what are they going to do with currency?
Exactly.
Not only that, but you can build your own robot. Why would I pay for OnlyFans when I could order one and build it and assemble it in my living room? You gotta worry about kids, no STDs. You just gotta hose her off.
So wait, okay. So you saying? All right, all right.
I'm just saying.
All
And you
right.
could program her to be nice 24/7.
But again, though, she's still a human being at the end of the day. She's not a goddamn robot. You just can't. You said you.
I'm talking about robots. Look, I'm talking about dudes.
Are you just literally just talking about
What you talking
robots?
about? You think I'm talking about humans?
That's what I thought you was talking about.
No, I'm talking about the robots. No, I'm
Well,
saying, bro, I'm
I
saying
don't know
like
that. I don't
we're
know that.
here. AI is here. You already got Chat GPT, whatever it's called. They can all Chat GPT can talk, have a conversation with you now. You can look it up.
Uh huh.
Demons are here.
I mean, you ain't lying though. You ain't lying.
I'm just saying. Why okay, if you're not looking for an intimate thing and you're just trying to get your rocks off, why would I need to if you're really that desperate and nasty, why would I need to go to a human girl when I can just go to a cyborg and pretend it's my girl?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And like I said, she doesn't get old. She don't have. You could program her to back, not back talk. She'll look good 24/7. And then if that robot can cook,
Mm. Mm.
just saying, man.
That's
Future's
no.
already
That's
here.
a valid. That's a valid reason. though. It is a valid reason.
Okay,
And
then
you know
don't let
me.
them
Hey,
start.
hey, hey, hey. You know me. I'll be like, once when I think about it, look. I learned how to shut the fuck up and listen. I'll be like, hey, let me see where he coming from. But once you said that, it makes sense. It makes sense. It does make sense.
I mean,
So
let's put it this way: would you, if they made a Hollywood top-notch cyborg that you can't differentiate between a human being, would you go for it?
a Hollywood cyborg.
That you can't differentiate from robot and human. Would you go for it?
Nah, bro, not good. That shit sound corny. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying, man. But you got people that would do it.
I mean, but you gotta also, but you also gotta know, like, bro, like we live in the age of video games and shit. So,
That's what I'm saying.
so it's
Now imagine if you could have your
like
favorite
us,
video game.
like us, like we not old. I'm not calling us old. I'm definitely not calling myself old. Fuck that. No, because
It honestly do. It got nothing to do with age. It got to deal with how disassociated from reality you are. Like imagine, okay, let's say you got a gamer plays the same anime game or something like that, and then all of a sudden you can have a cyborg lifelike version of that gaming character. You think that person gonna get out of the house? That's what I'm saying. Why have these girls play dress up to fulfill your fantasy when you can build a cyborg to do it?
I mean,
And you
I
know,
understand.
China
I
and
understand where you
Japan, they
come from.
trying to
I
make.
understand where you come from, though. I understand where you coming from, though.
Then don't let them make artificial private parts. I'm telling you.
Facts. Ooh, Lord, that
Okay.
dude.
And that AI vagina start doing some stuff you ain't never felt before in your life. Like, dang, y'all, you shock and vibrate and stuff. Like, whoa, what is this? I never felt these muscles before.
That's all I got to say.
I'm just saying. I'm talking about pocket pussy 4.0.
Hey, all right. Have you heard? You seen the whatever shorty was breakdancing or whatever in the Olympics?
Yeah, Olympic girl, that Australian chick.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
What, you didn't like it? You didn't like it? Was that
What
not
did you
a
like? Did you like it? Did
I
you
didn't watch it. I just saw a
have you
few
seen have you
cutscenes and that
seen
was
it?
enough
Have
for
you
me.
seen it? Have you seen it?
I haven't have I watched it A to Z? No. I
Man,
just saw
that
some snapshots of some poses and I said that's not real.
ooh, no, ooh, that was real as it could
Was
get. I
was she not representing black culture well enough?
I think she was from like Australia. I'm pretty.
Yeah,
She was
she's
from
Australian.
Australia. She was from Australia. I was like,
My thing is that one, it's Australia. What did you expect? It's Australia.
and it's been these memes on Facebook. Like when I got on Facebook, it was these memes like they finna. Have you ever seen the You Got Served?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, they was like, hey, okay, since they finna.
I saw a better one. Do you remember the scene in Jurassic Park when the raptors were going after that little kid? Yeah, they had a little kid. He was like, and then she go. That one was funny. But a lot of people think that that like that was
I didn't even know. Wait, so is that really gonna be a thing? What was they breakdancing? I don't. What happened?
first off, it's been a competition thing for a while. I want to say this isn't the first time it was in the Olympics. I think there was like one or two, or maybe a few other times before that. Because breakdancing has been huge for a while. I didn't know Australia did it, to be honest with you. Because like places like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Australia, y'all need to chill the fuck out because that was crazy. I was like, ooh, no, y'all need to sit down. Oh,
places like Asia, Japan, and Europe, they're still into breakdancing, but I didn't think anywhere else outside of there.
but see, like they're like Japan and then like Korea and then UK sometimes like at least they know what the fuck they're doing. That was terrible. It was my first time seeing that yesterday.
Like I said, I have not watched the A to Z.
You haven't watched it? Oh,
not A to Z. I can't do that level of cringe. I can't.
That's like
look. First of all, I already saw.
I'm gonna tell you what. It's like your nephew. It's like your nephew or your niece telling you, "Hey, look what I can do," and then they do it in front of your face. That's what that was.
First off, I saw. I ain't trying to judge because there are definitely people of all cultures that can dance. But I saw her. Now, I'm not saying she ugly or nothing. She's a pretty girl, but like
I don't care what she looked like. She fucking.
Nah, let me finish. She just looked like
I don't care. I don't care what
she looked like she was in a sporty McDonald's outfit with some Yeezys on. And actually, I don't even know if she had Yeezys on, but I just looked at her. I'm like, she doesn't look like she has black friends. That was what I said to myself. You can tell the ones that got some black friends and the ones that don't. She looked like she don't have many black friends.
Oh, cause I was like, ooh, who let her go out there and do that?
And then I'm gonna be honest, her fit was enough to let me know too. And then when she did this, when you do this, that was enough for me too. Nobody's done that since the early 2000s. And then here's the best part to that. They don't plan on doing it at the next Olympics. And you know where the next Olympics is?
Where?
LA.
LA?
Yeah, LA is gonna be in our back door. And they're not going to do that because one, this is a laughing stock, and two, they know that America is going to kill that shit.
How do you feel about that?
What?
I don't think it should be in LA. I ain't gonna hold you.
Why you say that?
I just feel like because first of all, danger. And I
hey
just
man,
feel like
France get down too, man.
Huh?
I said the French get down too, man. Hey, don't let them.
I just feel like that's not a LA. I mean,
well, that correlates with They don't really talk about it, but like they do a big purge of like homeless people and basically like bums and stuff like that. Like they clean them out and they don't really do a lot of humane things. a lot of value in the properties, and like everything goes up. People, yeah, they may get jobs, but they work long, hard days and not getting really properly compensated and stuff. Like they don't talk about that kind of stuff. And
Right.
I mean, I do kind of agree with you. Like if they were to host the Olympics in LA, but the thing is that have you ever been to LA? If they do the Olympics over in LA, and this is just my personal opinion, but when they do big events and things like that, that gives them leeway to do like a purge and give them a reason to like clean people out on the hush hush because they were doing that in Paris, and a lot of people were pissed off because of how inhumane they were doing that because they were cleaning up the quote unquote unnecessary people, and then they had I don't know if you saw like the opening performances and things like that. Like some of the before the Olympics started and everything, like they did a lot of mockeries during their performances. A lot of people felt offended by a lot of stuff that they were doing. And I saw some of it too, and I'm just like, dang man, I thought we live in a world where we accept all religions, but I guess Christianity is the odd man out. But they
Hold on. See, so see. Now I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you right there. You really believe that?
no, I'm just being
Oh, okay.
optimistic while
All
we're
right, good.
talking. No.
I was like, good. I
You
was
know
like,
me
whoa,
better
you
than that.
really
I'm
believe that? I was
trying.
like,
See, you
wow.
want to be all uncut and stuff. I'm trying to be.
That was whoa. That yo.
No,
But no,
you
but I
know
understand.
my
I understand.
sarcasm.
I understand what you're saying, but it was just it.
Man,
It's
I don't know if you've seen it, but like they I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. They were making a mockery of the Last Supper and Jesus and things like that. And they were also mocking a lot of other like European figures and things like that. And I'm like, why are we doing that? You know? It's just I know we like for example, we say our things, but we don't try to completely shit on the other side of what we may look as not fitting for us. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But when the shoe's on the other foot, it's okay for them to shit on all over what we believe on, and we're supposed to be like, well, that's just art.
And you
Excuse
know what?
me?
I've always been a person like even if you don't believe in what somebody else believes, even listen to I would even listen to what you have to say about your beliefs. I've always been like that. I've always been like that. I'm like,
But
okay,
you're not gonna be like, well, that's wrong. You suck. That's gross. Ew. Get out of here. We don't want you here. You know?
yeah,
But it seemed like whenever you're in favor, that gives you power and immunity to do whatever it is that you want to do. And that's what kills me with this world nowadays. But yeah, I just want to
happen,
shed light on that.
happen. That's what it be. Be on some
Man.
bullshit.
Um Another thing I want to talk about, what's going on with YouTube, these influencers nowadays. There's a lot of scandals going on. I don't know if you see what I
That
see,
ain't
but
nothing
there's a
new.
lot of
That's been around for years.
yeah, but I feel like a lot's going on. Like what's a good example? Like Mr. Beast and his team. I don't know if you heard about Logan Paul and his stuff.
All right, Logan Paul, I ain't surprised. Mr. Beast, I was kind of shocked. I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
Mr.
I don't
Beast,
know,
Mr.
man. He
Beast has
doesn't.
been he's been talked about a lot for a couple months actually. Think about it.
Why are you shocked about Mr. Beast?
I don't know why. I don't. I That's a good question. I don't know why. I feel like he would have been the first one to be like, "Oh yeah, like come on, it's Mr. Beast." But
I
like
mean,
I
that's
was
what
just
people
I was
thought
just
about
thinking.
Diddy.
I was just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was just like,
That's what they did with Diddy.
I was like,
my point is that here's my thing about, and this just goes with big celebrities or just people that got a lot of money in general. I'm talking like millions. It is really easy to fabricate an image when you got millions of dollars. You don't know how these people get down when they buy themselves. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
You don't know what they do, believe in, nasty stuff that they do, where they go, blah, blah, blah. And we'll never know. And I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm just saying that unless you personally see it for yourself, can't really give a benefit of a doubt. Also, I don't trust his fake smile anyway. He just be like, I'm like, man, that don't look genuine. I'm sorry, but he don't look genuine with that. I be seeing him on the advertisement at Jewel.
Hey, that's real shit. That's real shit though. That's real shit. That's real shit. That's real shit.
I'm like, what? Yeah, this guy's having a great time. It's probably like, you peasants, buy my stuff so I can make millions more.
You think it's other people that's like that?
Huh?
You think it's other people like YouTubers that's like that?
I like I said, I can't pass judgment unless I've seen it myself personally. But considering how foul this world is and how easy it is to fabricate a story and an image, I'm giving the benefit of a doubt. And also, I mean, it's like, I don't know if you believe it too, but like sometimes you gotta do some dirt to get that high up on the totem pole. That's just my opinion.
Boy, believe in what?
I say sometimes you gotta do some dirt to get higher up in the totem pole. You know? Not saying everybody does it, but you know,
sometimes you gotta do some dirt.
The devil be lurking, man.
It's not even the fact of just doing dirt. It's just the fact of just being like trying to find out the truth or who's capping. That's what it is.
But I just feel like a lot of YouTubers, I mean, I say the more traditional celebrities, they're a little bit, what's the word? Organized with their garbage. But these YouTubers, man, they're so used to filming themselves that they be telling on themselves. You know, like some YouTubers get caught with like underage girls and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? One, it's a no-no, and two, you're filming yourself like you with some baddies or something like that. Leave that 17-year-old girl alone. What's wrong with you? Stuff like that. And that's what I don't get about like the famous YouTuber generation stuff. It's like it's one thing to do your dirt, but then you telling on yourself. And I'm like, what form of stupidity are you?
I never understood that. Never understood that. I was like, what? Like, why?
It's like as soon as they get to that pinnacle, they fall. Or like they personify like a fake life or something like that and get exposed really. Like, do you know it's another good example. You know who Fresh and Fit is?
Oh, I can't watch like I don't know. Am I weird? I can't watch. I can't really.
I mean, I see them for what they were. I'm not gonna knock too much into them.
They had me for like a couple episodes, but it's just like I'm like,
bro, I went to high
man,
school with people like that.
Dude, y'all like sometimes I be feeling like they corny. I don't know.
Yeah. And reason why I say that, I'm not saying that, like I said, you got to have a lot of evidence to really give a big assumption. That's why I don't try to just judge off of appearances like that until you see enough of it. But like dudes like that, I went to high school with dudes like that. and I'm not surprised at what I see as far as them. But have you heard about like their recent stuff that really made them look corny? So long story short, they and again, all this is alleged, even though there are facts that back it up. But they
Uh-oh.
had like a quote unquote yacht party,
A
and
what? You said a
listen,
yacht party?
yeah, listen, and I'm doing my yacht party. But long story short, it wasn't exactly a yacht party. One, they rented out a vacant ferry, like a ferry boat that you would like transport people. It wasn't a yacht, it was a ferry boat. They
Mm,
didn't really deck it out right like that. Dog, they charged a couple stacks for dudes to get in.
not
Okay.
surprised. Not surprised by that.
They didn't charge the women.
Not surprised by that.
Then here's the best part. When they advertised it, the women didn't know that that was their party. They thought it was a celebrity party. So you do all this, right? So you tell all the dudes that you're having this bomb party, right? Then you don't have the balls to put your brand out there because deep down you knew that these girls probably weren't going to show up. So
I
you
mean, but
lie.
I mean, but you know what's crazy? Okay, let me be devil's advocate. Can I be devil's advocate real quick?
Go for it.
I feel like they still could have did it because they still would have showed up anyway.
You think they still would have showed the girls would have showed up anyway?
Yes, fresh and fit. Bro, I guarantee you, they know who Fresh and Fit is. Come on now, you don't think they would have showed up?
I mean, if they were early on, before they put their foot in the mouth with a lot of stuff and exposure and talking smack. I don't know if you really been following their issues, but like they put
No,
their foot and
I don't
contradict
mess. I
themselves a
don't really.
lot.
I don't follow. I don't really follow them. I don't follow them.
Dude, they've said some wild stuff. They said some wild things about their fan base. Like for instance, they had like what would you say is a reasonable subscription if somebody wanted to subscribe to you? Like $5, maybe a couple dollars or something like that. Dude, they were charging $35 for a
I'm gonna
monthly
say.
subscription.
I'm gonna say. First of all, I don't know. So I probably would have been like $5 if, especially if I don't know what the
Dude, they
fuck
were
I'm talking
charging like $50 to watch their stuff for a subscription. Then here's the thing. So they do that, and then when people were complaining, they were like, "Man, stop being broke." Only brokies complain about that. Yeah. And then here's the thing, like they'll contradict themselves. They'll be like, "Well, we don't want only fan girls and girls that want to go around shaking their asses and stuff." But then,
That's so
yeah,
fucking because that's all who they invite anyway.
but they don't want that because they don't want dudes simping for them. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no. Oh wow. Oh okay, got it.
That's like
No way.
us. That's like
Because
us.
that's all y'all invite. Y'all be inviting random ass bitches we don't. I'm sorry. No. Ooh, y'all not.
Then they be
They're not.
roasting them too.
They
They be
not. They
roasting
not
on it.
bitches. They not bitches. But it's just like y'all invite the random OnlyFans Instagram models and then expect y'all to get like a decent interview out of all of them.
That's like us. We're trying to find a freaky chick, but we're going downtown and we're complaining about all the girls dancing and twerking.
Maybe they we should need. You know what? I'm glad we're doing this podcast because because maybe some of these motherfuckers are stupid. I don't know, and I don't care. Like that's dumb. Like that's so fucking dumb if you think about it. That's
It's
so stupid.
because they wanna look like the quote unquote alpha male,
And then
but they
like
don't
half the
want.
time, like if you think about it, when you always go, all right, so like Fresh and Fit, I used to watch them for like I don't know why I used to watch them, but it was just like they always inviting people. They was always inviting females or just people like I did not know who they were. It was just they were just there just to be there. Like and then especially like female wise, I'll be like, bruh.
I'll be honest. When they started out, I wanted to give them a chance, even though, like I said,
I did too.
person
I did too. I did
character
too.
character wise, like I said, I went to high school with dudes like that. To be honest, they had a lot of other issues that caused their downfall too. Like I won't go dive too much into it, but they had some very
Oh no 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 no! It's the podcast. Dive into it if you want to.
all right, so
Go
they
ahead. Cause what
have
they
a
finna
lot
do?
of
They can't sue.
evidence.
They can't sue us. We don't know them.
They have a lot of evidence of talking racial hate about their community as Black people. There's there's a live stream of one of them wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood and saying all kinds of racial slurs about Black people. He's been caught referring to himself basically as white, like he doesn't see himself as a Black person. So he's got a lot of rumors around him saying that he's basically a self-hating Black person. Like he's one of them. Yeah, and you know the types like Black people,
Wait
and this is
from
not just Black people, but
well, you talking about
people
Fresh
that
and
hate.
Fit?
Yes, you can look it up. I can show you it later.
I probably already know which one it was too.
But they have a lot of evidence pertaining to the fact that, and this, like, it's not just Black people either, but like, the type of person that that hates themselves for the color of their skin, so they personify it in a very negative way. So like, like for example, like how many white people have we hung out with and they were like, white people could be evil and things like this. And, you know, why do white people got to do that? And this is a white person saying it. And it's like, from our perspective, we're like, okay. But then when you really look at it, it's just like, you are white. Why are you dogging, your own people like that? Same thing, like, and we see this with our community a lot too. There's a lot of, Black folks that either really want to fit in with the other side to the point where they just dog us out right in front of our faces. And you're like, do you hate yourself that much? Like, do you? And I mean, it could be a mental illness too. You know what I
You want to
mean?
know what it? You know what it is? Clout. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's
I
all it
mean,
is.
I see what you're
Attention.
saying, but
Attention. That's all it is.
like a lot of dominantly all white schools. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you hang out with a community so much, you start to identify with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when you identify with them, you be around them a lot. And let's say like you go home and your parents, may not be the best role models, or they might make your life harder than it is, or your siblings or your family, and you only identify with the opposite of your skin. So you start to grow this hate towards your own people, and I've seen it. That's why I'm saying this, because I
Oh yeah,
see it a
that's
lot.
I've seen it too. I've seen it too. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen it. So I
And
definitely
those
know.
people, they go crazy, because you're like, dude, is something up with you? Like, because you got a lot of self-hate right now, because like, I mean, you see the types, like, this is gonna sound stupid, but like, you might have one of those like type of Black people that hang out with white people and they be like, man, I hate rap music. And you're like, dang,
And
you
that's
don't
not.
like.
And you know what? You know what? And that's not even stupid. That's just like because all right. Ooh, you see? So, okay, okay. Hey, hold on, hold on.
I mean, it might be a whack example, but it's just like, they might just hate it just because of the culture, But then you might put
No,
on
because
like a white rapper or something, and then they'll identify with it or something like that. You know what I mean?
it's the fact like because I was always blamed as like being what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck.
Uncle
What's the
Tom?
word I'm looking for? Um,
Uncle Tom?
no.
Sellout?
No. Well, yeah. What you said? Sellout?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been called a sellout before. I've been called a sellout.
Whitewashed?
There you go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I've been called whitewash because first of all, it just wasn't even me. It was me and then my homie oh fuck Dion. Like he used to he rap, but he like me and him, we all used to hang around like white people just because like we go where we're comfortable at and we were accepted at. And so we always got like we got bullied for that, but we had hands. So
Right.
if they had smoke, it is what it is.
But
So
there's nothing wrong with having friends that are not in your immediate community versus trying to identify with the community and hating your own self and your own community that you come from. You know what I mean? You can
yeah,
just be a guy that
and that was the thing. Like we never hated ourselves. We just been
right,
these are our friends, and this is like what we like know right now. And it's I'm sorry, but like if you got a problem with it, then like get the fuck on
right.
somewhere. I get don't talk to me then. Ooh. I'm not okay. I'm gonna let you finish your thought, but I got another thought too. Go ahead.
No, finish your thought because
Okay, all
I'm gonna
right.
flip
Like
it on
me.
the other side
Okay,
on this
so
topic too. But go ahead first.
so
You go.
like dating black women.
Uh-oh.
Me and my homie, bro. It was so hard to try to date a black girl, bro.
Why you say that?
Because it was like the people we hung around with, and then it was just the fact like once we hang out with them, it was like we weren't urban fitters. Like we weren't like you
You weren't a
know
stereotype.
yeah we weren't fit. Yeah, we didn't. Me and my homie
It happens to
Dion,
me sometimes.
we didn't fit the stereotype. We
Right.
didn't fit the stereotype.
They
We
didn't identify with you enough to be comfortable with you.
yeah, and it was like one time we had my my older brother he's not my real blood brother, but like he like we kind of adopted him, like he's family to us. And then he had like gave me like Jordans and shoes and shit. And then like when I was wearing that shit in high school, I felt so uncomfortable because that's not who I was, bro. But
No,
like
I understand.
when I started wearing that black, yo, it was just a whole bunch
It
of
was
black
like
niggas. All of a
the
sudden, just started
stereotypical
talking to me.
uniform.
Yeah, it was just all of a sudden they just started talking to me, and then I didn't like it. I was like,
So you only liking me for my uniform, but not who I am.
and I took that shit off so quick. I was like, man, I was like, nah, I was like, fuck that. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. No.
Now let's flip that thought.